Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Talented. Well, we tried to play with the Summoner at Mastery level 14 and it was a little bit too far for us. We didn't quite have the skills and ability. However, that said, we have now unlocked some more core talents, so that'll certainly help us out. And we've also unlocked a few more things for the talent tree, so I think that should be fairly good. Now, as much as Gigantify wasn't terrible, I think what we want is the Squelchy Charum. A Squelch Charum, yeah. I believe this is going to be the better way of us protecting ourselves on these higher levels. We've also now got the ability to once per night, the first use of each ability you have costs no magic points, which I think would be rather good. So we're going to go ahead and we'll keep both of that. And then as for this, I think we maybe go down to Mastery level 13. After night 10, the nights will be 1 second longer. I definitely feel like that was definitely contributing to our death. The longer the nights go on, the more enemies there were. So I think we'll just go ahead and bring it down just a little bit and still get those common talents and rare talents. Just see if we can get the most out of that. So I think that's a pretty good spot to move on from. So either way, let's see how tonight goes. Alright, first things first, let's go ahead and send out our tiny little snails. They do a pretty good job. We still have... oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll fire off some of those blobs. And again, I did just forget that if we're not facing in the same direction, they will fire, you know, we can separate which lanes they're heading down. But again, so far so good, no real trouble, so I think we should be fine. Let's go ahead and deal with you, and then, yeah, that's all we've got. Alright, excellent. So, night 1 down, 4 talent points, monks will now appear. Let's go ahead and pick up the damage, the XP, the lifesteal and XP. Now what have we got? The ring? Okay, that's nice for us to get early on. Same with the talent package. Okay, and it looks like we got some good options for some potential bonus XP early on in this run. And again, every little bit of XP we can get in these early nights is going to be particularly important for us. Make sure that we can do as... we can increase the amount of talents that we can pick up as quickly as possible and start the snowball effect of having ridiculous amounts of damage. Alright, so what do we got? Not too much to really worry about. I think we'll go ahead and we'll fire a few blobs in a couple of different directions. It looks like we're fairly safe. Oh, and it's only a single bat. Oh no, I take that back. I thought we'd already seen our little, what do you call it? The vignetting showing us the end of the night. Either way, 6 talent points. We will take it. Let's go ahead and let's make our way up. We'll pick up some extra magic, some extra noteworthiness. Let's go for the cooldown XP, and then I reckon we could probably make our way there. Yeah, bonuses across the board, that fast attack rate, life steal, magic regen, all of that I think is worth it. So, but is it worth it more than the talent package? You know, let's go for a little bit of life steal and just double check that this is heading in the right direction. Okay, and it is. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll make our way up over here. We'll pick up the mind rend as well for some potential bonus XP, and we will see just where that takes us. Alright, so let's run, fire a couple of shots off in a few directions. We'll get that magic coming back to us as soon as we can. I think there's no reason to not be firing off this ability every time that we can. It looks like our regen is keeping up with it, so that's not a bad thing. Alright, I hope I chose the right direction. No, it looks like we wasted a blob or two. Well, I was hoping to preemptively keep one of the lanes just a little bit more clear, but I guess that is easier said than done. Alright, but either way, let's keep on moving on. 6 talent points, let's roll. Mind Rend, lifestealing has a 20% chance to grant 12% additional XP from that enemy. More XP gain, magic regen, and there is that talent package. Ooh, spooky scary. Summon Skelebobs and upgrade your helpers. I think that sounds pretty good, but we'll re-roll just in case. Sacrifice more helpers? No, let's go for this. Let's go for the gold and see what this offers us. We now have calcium. Your bone piles resurrect twice as quickly and all helper knockback distance is doubled. We have avarice. The cost of your abilities is halved down to a minimum of 5 magic points. Ooh, that is very nice. And then fiendish bodyguards. Spawn a gravestone at the start of each night. If there are at least 2 your helpers gain 0.15 knockback power, and we deal decay. Grim Sacrifice can spawn a little bone pile. Okay, we've got a couple of good options. Yeah, we've got some very good options. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up the Grim Sacrifice. Bone pile could be nice. Spookantation? I think that's what it's meant to be. Summon a friendly Skelebob with 20 health points. Turns into a bone pile at death. I think that's fine. And then let's go for the XP gain, since there's nothing else we can really collect that is too phenomenal. Yeah, there we go. Just, again, get the ball rolling on that XP gain. Alright. Let's go ahead and fire off our abilities. Looks like the south side was a fairly good call there. Yeah, magic is already back. Let's go ahead and keep firing. Yeah, so far so good. They are beginning to take more damage before dying, which is unfortunate, but I think we should be okay. Yeah, as long as we get a few little bonuses fairly soon, I think that should be enough to counter what we're currently dealing with. But it is going to be a future problem. But again, I think we're doing pretty good as far as the XP gain is concerned. I think we're doing pretty good with the potential abilities we're about to pick up. And we have some pretty good things on the map that are worthwhile. So, 7 talent points. That'll get us a new ability. That should also give us... Oh, you know what? We could probably make it to the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're slightly off. But we'll go for the XP. That'll make it easier next time round. And then with the 2 talent points... as much as we do want to make our way over here, that's a lot of cooldown. There's some damage over here. Gravestones as well wouldn't be bad. Yeah, I think we go ahead and we make our way up over here. Let's pick up a little bit of health and a new skill. Yeah, every little bit is going to count early on, so let's just make sure that we have it. And we'll see how that goes. Alright, so we'll go ahead and fire off a few abilities. Let's try out the new Skelebob. Okay, so he just runs down the direction you're already facing. Fair enough. That makes a whole heap of sense. Probably should have thought about that before. Looks like that bone pile does take a bit of damage. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Alright, quickly, let's go ahead and fire off our abilities. Come on, no. Ah, botheration. Alright. Didn't quite manage to protect ourselves there. That was my fault, that was a bad play there, but it is what it is. Let's see if we can send in some extra little blobs to protect our skeleton pile. And hopefully he can do some extra damage on our behalf. And I think we're all good. Alright, very nice. Okay, 6 talent points. Yep. That's fine. Let's go ahead and pick up the ring, the extra XP as well. We could go for some more damage, but I think we're fine as it stands. Let's go for the fiendish bodyguards. Yeah, I think we just increase these for now. Yeah, keep us a little bit better defended. We'll go back for the XP. There is potential that we could go for the Squelch Omega. But for now, I'm not 100% sure if that's really the ability that we want to be picking up. So we'll just take what we can get for now, and yeah, have a look at what's available to us at the time. Alright, let's go ahead and get Skelebob up and running. Let's go ahead and fire you around. Looks like we've got a pretty clear night so far. And let's see, let's get rid of that rat. Alright, let's send the big lobby boy, and then let's go ahead and send him some protection. Ooh, okay, careful now, we've almost gotten hit down from one angle. Let's just quickly make sure that we clear that out if possible. Go for the bat. Yeah, those bats are definitely my arch nemesis with the summoner. I do not like how fast they can move. It is very, very annoying. Okay, either way, Knight 6 down, 8 talent points, and they get more movement speed. Alright, well, it is what it is. Let's make our way across here. See if we can get some extra damage in that calcium. A life steal, and then Grim Sacrifice, turning into a bone pile. I suppose that's not a bad way to try and continue protecting ourselves. Sure, we'll pick that up. Alright, let's also not forget we want probably some cooldown and XP. So let's see if we don't get too distracted. Alright. Let's go ahead and send the skeleton over that direction. Protect him, make sure that he gets back up again. Come on, let's quickly make sure no one else catches us. Alright, looks like we're doing okay. Let's go Skelelobob. Keep as many avenues as clear as possible. Oh, and there was a jolly rodent underground. Okay, annoying little things. But it's alright, we'll manage. You know, let's just send someone over that way, just in case anyone gets any funny ideas. It looks like we're all good. Okay, I definitely think this was the right ability with the Scorch Cherub over the Gigantify. Alright, either way, let's go ahead and pick up the XP boost. Let's also pick up the... I guess we go for the magic up and all of this. Yeah. And then... Oh, Frightful Motivation as well. Spawn a gravestone at the start of each night. Extra damage for our helpers. Sure. We'll pick up some lifesteal to gain access to that on tomorrow night. That seems perfectly fine. Alright. Let's go ahead and, what do we do? You know, we'll send a Skelelobob that direction. Deal with everybody else for now. I think we're okay. Just gotta deal with him. And him. Oops, I did fire off the wrong ability on the wrong direction, but that's okay. It looks like we're fairly safe. And maybe not. Oh no, we managed to just get that at the right amount of time, and it looks like we get tiny little Skelelobobs when when our tiny snails turn into little skeletons. Oh, very nice. Okay, well that's good to know. That's going to make our life a whole stack easier. Hopefully we can increase the chances of that firing off. But again, even if not, I think we should be okay. Alright, actually, you know what? A little bit of magic regen wouldn't go astray either. It does look like we are able to burn through all of our magic through the current nights. Alright, more movement speed, 8 more talents, that's fine. Let's pick up these 2 new abilities, and then... where was it? Back over here. Magic regen. And then... what else do we desire? We could go for some extra damage down there. But I think what we do is we'll go for a cooldown, extra damage, and then... go for a regen or roll the dice? Maybe even extra chance of becoming bone piles. You know, let's go for the bone piles. Yeah, the more likely that is to happen, the better it is for us, as we do fire off a whole heap of snails all the time. So it's probably not a bad plan. Alright, let's go ahead and send a Skelelobob in a direction. Keep that relatively clear for now. send some blobs. It looks like our gamble didn't quite pay off in the right direction. Alright, let's go ahead and send you that way. It looks like we've got a few little skeletons spawning, so I guess that is working for us. Yeah, that extra little bit of calcium certainly helps with the with them coming back to life again, which is certainly appreciated. Yeah, I don't mind that whatsoever. So this is kind of good. This is I think it gives us a good degree of defensiveness if we can continue that up and running. And I think we also have enough magic regen where we're not really suffering. I think. Yeah, we have just enough that we can pretty much fire to our heart's content. Alright, excellent. Well, made it through. This is good. 6 talent points this time. That feels a little sad. I feel like we could have done better. Nights feel 5 seconds longer already. Again, I think, if memory serves, so that's not a good sign, but it is what it is. What do we need? We want... Do we go for an extra ability? Oh, we got nothing else on the field, so I suppose we do. Let's also go for the XP. Oh, and we've got our good boy. Yes, let's go ahead and see if we can make our way up to the bestest of the doggos. Yeah, that's not a bad plan. All right, that way that'll give us some nice protection for a fair bit of time. That'll be very nice. As we know that, yeah, once we spawn the doggo in a single direction, he'll protect that direction for more or less the end of the night, which I'm very okay with. That is definitely the way to go. Alright, let's also send out a big old blob. Make sure that we help keep some of our pathways clear. Oh, alright, those bats move incredibly fast, and I do not like that. I think we're okay for now. Let's go ahead and send... Oh, come on. Oh, whoops, I hit the wrong button. I was trying to use a skeleton bob when I should have used that instead. Oh my goodness. Okay, what is going on? These guys are getting quite tanky. We are not doing the amount of damage we should be doing. I am very concerned for our longevity here. Okay, maybe, I don't know, did we just get a run of poor choices, or maybe we just didn't make the best decisions we could have made? Well, at least we made it through the night, so that's something. 6 talent points, Mega Blobs will now appear. Yeah, I think the movement speed is certainly hurting us. What to do? Grave Sacrifice, chance of getting a gravestone, that's not bad, but again, very costly. I guess we see what we can do over here. More cooldown, better sacrifice, okay. Better life steal, and then maybe some more magic? I don't really know what the best choice is. I don't know if 5 more magic points is really going to save us in any real capacity, so you know what, let's go for XP. At least if we lose our combo, we still have a decent base rate of XP gains, so hopefully it should be good enough. Let's also go ahead and get the Skeleton up and running as soon as we can. Let's go ahead and get a big blob as well. Let's see if we can protect ourselves a little bit better this time round. It does look like we're doing a slightly better job. Mega Blob versus Mega Blob, and we'll send in some reinforcements as well. Oh, that bat does really cause us some issues. I saw it coming and there wasn't much I could do about it. Definitely need to get a good boy to help us out there, so they're protecting us. Definitely in some danger there. Either that or we need better cooldown speeds on our abilities so we can get them up and running. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going to be the best choice. Also, a little bit of a cooldown on our spawning would also be very nice. If we can get some more of our snails out a little bit quicker, that would not be bad for us either. In fact, you know, let's go send the Skelebob there and some backup. Make sure that we take care of them. Looks like we're up to gifted, which is nice. We'll send a big blob down that direction, and I think that that's going to be about it. Okay, so you know what? Not as bad night this time. So 11 talent points. Nights go for 5 seconds longer yet again. Enemies have more movement speed. Alright, but at least we've now got our doggo on our side, so this is ideal. Let's go for the extra XP and damage. And then... what to go for? Ability cooldown and the hit points? Yeah, let's go for cooldown. And, you know, we've got a couple of mysteries. You know, let's roll the dice. Oh, extra damage. That is very good. Okay. That extra damage, and then I think we go for the extra XP as well. We're now up to 185, which is not too shabby. Yeah, and then I think from here we're going to try and boost up the total amount of magic points that we have so we can keep all of our abilities firing off as quickly as possible. Alright, we'll quickly send the doggo down to protect the southern lane, just since we don't have any gravestones to help us out there. Go ahead and send you up over here. Go with a blob. Yeah, so far we're alive. We have lost a few of our gravestones. Hopefully we can pick up a skill so we can get those spawning back in a little bit more frequently. Let's go ahead and send another doggo out. But it looks like so far that's helping. Yeah, okay, let's see. Now let's send a Skelebob over that way. We'll deal with you. A couple more seconds and we can get another doggo into the mix. We're still alive for now. Go, doggo, please help us, help us. Yeah, no? Oh, okay, whoops. Should have fired off a few abilities quicker. I thought we were safe. Don't know why I didn't hit the button. We should have. But well. It is what it is. At least we're now reasonably protected. Yeah, 6 more seconds. Oh, let's go ahead and protect you. Doggo for good measure. Let's go ahead and send the blob and the smaller fellows. Okay, and I think we are done and dusted. Okay, well, you know, we made it past night 12. And that's a good sign. And enemies are getting extra health and movement speed. Not ideal, but we're now up to 12 talent points. So that is, you know, swings and roundabouts. Let's go for some more bonus magic. Let's go for... lifesteal, magic up, abilities. You know what? Let's expend all of this to get a greater chance of gravestones. We'll pick up all of these too. Oh, you know what? A little bit of extra health and XP seems reasonable. Let's then move across... Magic and more damage? I think that seems reasonable. Oh, okay. Just more magic for now. We'll have to pick up the extra damage in the next night. But I think that should be good. Alright, let's go ahead and get a puppy dog up and running. Quickly protect the southerly direction, otherwise we could be in a little bit of danger. Let's see, what else can we do? You know what, Skelebob, you can go down there and see if you can help us out. Let's send out some little blobs as well, just to be on the safe side. Alright, just a couple more seconds and we can get another doggo to help us. Alright, looks like we've got a few... Yep, okay, we used our abilities well this time round. It looks like we have just enough to keep us up and running. Let's go. Oh, come on. Even with the Skelebobs and doggos protecting, it wasn't quite enough. Fire off everything that we've got to make sure that we can protect these bone piles. Let's go ahead and Skelebob again. And then fairly soon, I think... I'll send another Skelebob there. Let's go, doggo. Let's go. Oh, the ability's just not quite fast enough. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But you know what? At least we should still be making a decent amount of XP each night, so I'm still fairly happy. Not a perfect showing, but we're at least keeping on top of our magic. We haven't run out tonight, so I think we've got a decent amount of magic regen. Either that or we have just enough magic points for now to keep up with our ability usage. Movement speed and knockback is bad, but it is what it is. Let's pick up that damage. Let's also pick up the magic and XP. Oh wow, okay, you know what? That's a fantastic amount of magic and experience bonuses. Definitely collect them. And then I guess we need to go exploring further. Let's go ahead and pick up some of these abilities. And hopefully something else pops. Let's go for... I think the cooldown's probably going to be our next thing. Yeah, and you know what? More XP, more regen, both of that seems alright. In fact, we'll probably end up picking up most of these. Yeah, let's just get that cooldown up and running so we can get our defenses up and hopefully protecting us nice and, well... Alright, let's just fire off some of our abilities just to make sure that we're nice and safe early on in the run. Go ahead and send out a big old blobbo. Got 8 more seconds, 5 more seconds until we get another doggo into the mix. Oh! I don't know if that's quite enough. Let's go ahead and send you over there. Oh, no. Got slightly caught out, which is unfortunate. I was really hoping we may have been okay there, but I guess not. Alright, we just need a good amount of damage flowing from all directions. Bother. Couldn't quite save that. Yeah, we're definitely needing to improve our cooldown times, if at all possible. I don't know if that's going to be very attainable, but it's certainly what we need. Let's go... Oh, we got... I think the left side is the only one without a doggo helping us. Okay, well, you know what? Everything else is nice and hectic, so I'm not sure if it's something that would have changed a huge amount. But we'll go for what we can. Alright. Get my little buddy. Protect us. Oh, couldn't quite get the Skeletal out. That's unfortunate. Well, you know what? We still made it out with a decent amount of XP. 9 talent points is nothing too shabby. Unfortunately, they're spawning more frequently and they've got more hit points, which is a bad thing for us, but, you know, can only do with what we got. Let's continue. Now, we'll go for some more magic. We'll go ahead and get some regen and cooldown, and then we really need these abilities to fire off more frequently. What else can we do for this? Ah, yeah, here we go. Okay, so that is up to, what is this? Percentage of your cooldowns are reduced up to 60. Okay, so they're down to almost a third. It's not bad. It's just not quite where we want it. Alright, let's go ahead and send the doggo. Send a Skeletal up and running. Let's make sure that we have everyone protecting as much as we can. Wow, that elite bat there was certainly a monstrous little thing for us to have to try and deal with there. He was moving so fast. And yeah, we're already taking hits. Again, we're trying to survive as best as we can, but we're just getting hammered. I guess we're doing what we can, but I'm not sure if it's necessarily enough. We've got all of our tiny little minions trying to help us out as best as they can, but again, I just don't know if this is going to be enough to make it viable. I really don't want to have back-to-back failure runs if we can. Avoid it, anyway. Alright, maybe it's just too much of a thing for us to deal with right now. Maybe we do need to really reduce the amount of mastery by a fair bit more. I thought that with the extra things that we unlocked that maybe we'd stand a better chance, but apparently I was wrong. Now the good news is we still do have plenty of health. It looks like we've got pretty good life steal and things, so it's not the end of the world. But we're certainly burning through our magic, and that is not exactly the situation we want to be in if we can avoid it. So we'll try and hold our own as best as we can. Yeah, we will make it through tonight. But I am questioning things. Alright, Queens and Trunks will now appear. Well, that's not ideal. 10 talent points is better than last time, and enemies spawn more frequently. Alrighty-o. Here we go. What do we need? Shell Flames. Yes, you know what? That seems like a good call. Anything to give us a better chance. Let's go ahead and... could try and work our way up here for abilities. I think we'll head up over here. More Shell Flame. Okay, that's good. All of this is cut off, so that's not really too helpful. Where to go? Magic up. Bombshells? Yes. Okay, XP. Okay, we've got a direction we need to be heading in. We've got a talent package and a true ending for ability cooldown, which is definitely what we want right now. So, magic up. Let's roll. And into the next night. Alright. Get the doggo up and running. Let's go ahead and start firing off our abilities. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to survive this, but I'm hoping it's enough. Come on, a little bit longer. A little bit better. Come on. Got another doggo up and running. I don't know if we're going to be able to survive these extra swarms from these queens. Oh man, I think our goose is cooked. I do not see how we're going to make it through this. This is ridiculous. We just don't have the rate of fire to be able to get our snails onto the field. Ow. Okay, so we're going to have a look again as to how much mastery we're going to try, and I think maybe we kick it back to something like 10. Yeah, that should at least be something. And then maybe we just got a really unlucky run as far as some of the skills we were picking up. Yeah, I feel like we chose the best ones possible, but hang on a second. Let's just have a quick look at the summoner. What have we got here? Once per night, it cost us nothing. Spawn a gravestone for defense. I think this evil scheme is pretty good. That gives us a doggo for free. Depending, it also gives us the fastest with the horde ability. We can decrease our pace. Yeah, let's go ahead and kick this back down to 9. I think if we weren't getting additional enemies at night 10, that would help us out. Spawning enemies more frequently after each night, that also does pile up. Yeah, I think... you know what, that's enemy HP. You know, let's just go ahead. Yeah, we'll leave it at 9. We'll come back with this. I think that's probably... Yeah, the cooldown ability, I think that's also really good. If we could have got more abilities out quicker, we might have been able to defend ourselves. But again, I think we're going to have to come back and try it once more. We definitely need a victory at some point, so we will get one. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.